Greetings, Dennis Daniels here. Let's get straight to some processing. I wanted to first show you open processing, and here's the visuals, edit visual code. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get started right here by calling this tutorial, if I could spell, tutorial of blinking circle. Right, now if you look at the blinking circle, what you'll see is that when I click on it, it creates a bunch more blinking circles. Actually, the only one that stays blinking is the one in the middle, and it overwrites all the other ones that are going on. So setup called initially only once. This is pretty much this is what's going to set your as dynamic, so that it continues to change. The size here is the window. I can type. This is the window, 250 by 250, so it's 250 by 250 basic square. Color mode is hue, saturation, and brightness mode, and the counter equals 0. Now, frankly, I don't know what this means. It's a variable. It's calling the integer counter, and obviously I'm repeating what's written there. I don't know why it's not integer var equals something, which is the normal. It's the normal state. Now, why would that not be there? I don't know, but that's what we're here to do, is to learn. So the counter plus plus, this means it's going to add 1 to the counter. I can type. No stroke. The stroke is the outline, for lack of better terms. And fill, this is the fill. These are the colors inside. Okay, now some of these things you're going to be wondering, how do I get more information about them? And I'm here to tell you that it is all very possible. Notes. Okay, so right down here, I'm going to save this. Right down here is the processing. This is running in HTML5 using the canvas tag. Now let's go back to right here, Java, processing.org, and processing.js. Processing.js, and processing.js right there, sorry. Processing.js, let's go ahead and link that. Copy that, paste, click OK. Processing.js produces HTML5 with the canvas tag. Now, canvas tag is where you get all the pretty pictures in JavaScript applications. So when we're looking at this code, a lot of what's happening in the background is happening with HTML5 and Canvas. Now, if we need a reference, let's go. I'm going to hold down the Control key and open this processing.js.org right there, as I typed it. Let's edit this link, change, paste, click OK. Alright, so processing.js, here is the reference. This is what we want to check on, because some of the code, I'm a little curious about the integer, for example. Let's go to source code. And you can see I'm able to edit the source code right online. This is so important because you don't need to install anything. If you have a modern browser, you begin learning to program. Same could be said for JavaScript, but processing opens up an enormous number of avenues. So if you've noticed, actually, the double slashes indicates double slash indicates quotes in code. Now, quotes in the code are not read by the computer. Very important. And I could also do something like this. Forgive the lack of cursor. It's very hard to see. I recognize that. But we're going to add another kind of quoting tool right there, and hit the enter key. So double slash indicates quote and code, as well the slash, as well as asterisk slash. All right, so what is this int counter doing? I don't know. So let's go take a look. Let's do a Control F counter and do a search. If you encounter any problems, I haven't encountered any problems. So counter does not appear anywhere except for there. So we're going to search for int, int, and if I scroll down right there, there's int. So I click on it. And okay, so here's declare variable. All right, so it's just declaring a variable. It doesn't have to do, it doesn't have to assign a variable. All it has to do is declare it. So I'm going to copy that, and now I'm documenting the code so that anybody who comes behind me can reproduce what I've done, which is also the root of the scientific method, if you don't know that. Thank you for watching. Lots to learn here. I would highly recommend you take a chance, take your time. You want to learn how to program? Open Processing, great place to start, and there'll be more of these tutorials coming. All in the effort to help people develop educational applications like this one. Let me just get right to it. All right, so basic use case, teacher wants students to be able to master addition. Could be anything. Master addition to 100, gives programs to launches the application in the browser. This can be done with processing.js, prompt user for name, prompt user for email, and then here are some UI considerations. If you know how to program, please program this and release it as open source to the world, because we could really use your help. Additionally, if you're any good at processing, please, I really need an example of video operating in a processing sketch so that I can embed videos into the exercise modules. Thank you for your time, and happy computing.